Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers, Hayley Pullos led away in handcuffs, thrown in jail for 3 months on DUI charge. General Hospital GH spoilers reveal that one former GH star, Hayley Pullos, has learned her fate following a DUI-related car crash. According to DailyMail.com, Hayley Pullos' ex Molly Lansing Davis was thrown in jail for 3 months after working out a deal with Los Angeles District Attorney. Although Pullos initially entered a not guilty plea on 2 DUI charges as well as one for the hit and run, she later changed her plea to no contest on one of those DUIs. As part of that deal, the DA dropped the other charges related to the crash that happened back in April 2023. Pasadena Court Judge Terry Smerling confirmed that Pullos understood the ramifications of her no-contest plea and ultimately revealed her jail time as well as 5 years of probation. Plus, Pullos will have to do 200 hours of community service and pay $8,260 to Courtney Wilder, who was the other driver injured on the night of the crash, which happened while Pullos was going in the wrong direction on the freeway. Hayley Pullos was led away in handcuffs following the judge's decision and will have to appear in court again on July 29 for a sentencing hearing following 3 months behind bars. That's when the rest of Pullos' punishment will move forward, including the 5-year probation, community service, a year-long driver's license suspension and a longer stint in the rehab program that she's already been in for multiple months. In addition to the restitution that Pullos will have to pay Wilder, she's also getting sued in civil court. Many GH fans have been curious to learn the outcome of Hayley Pullos' case, which led to some drama in Port Charles since she was forced off the show. Holiday Mia Kriegel initially filled in as an emergency Molly Lansing Davis recast before Brooke and Smith took over the part. However, Smith was eventually fired and replaced by Kristen Vaganos, who remains in the role and has settled in nicely. As for what's ahead in PC, our predictions hint that more surrogacy issues are ahead for Molly, TJ Ashford Taj Bello and Christina Corinthos Davis Kate Mansi. General Hospital spoilers say some twists and turns are still in store for fans, so stick with us for updates on all the shocking news ahead. Title: Behind Bars, Hayley Pullos' shocking journey on General Hospital. In the bustling corridors of Port Charles General Hospital, drama swirls like a tempest, weaving intricate tales of love, betrayal, and redemption. Among the ensemble cast, Hayley Pullos, portraying the spirited Molly Lansing Davis, has long been a beacon of youthful exuberance. Yet, in an unexpected turn of events, the spotlight shifts dramatically, casting her character into a gripping storyline of consequence and redemption. It all begins on a balmy evening, the city shimmering under the soft glow of streetlights. Hayley Pullos' character, Molly, emerges from Kelly's diner, her laughter dancing on the evening breeze. With her trademark smile, she bids farewell to her friends, unaware of the impending storm that will rock her world. Behind the wheel of her car, Molly navigates the familiar streets with ease, her mind lost in a whirlwind of thoughts. Unbeknownst to her, the faint scent of alcohol lingers on her breath, a lingering reminder of a night spent unwisely. As she rounds a corner, flashing lights pierce the darkness, and panic seizes her heart. Sirens wail, echoing through the stillness of the night as a police cruiser pulls Molly over to the curb. With trembling hands, she rolls down her window, her pulse racing in tandem with the officer's stern gaze. The truth dawns upon her like a leaden weight: she's been driving under the influence. In a haze of disbelief, Molly finds herself led away in handcuffs, the harsh reality of her actions sinking in with each passing moment. With tear-streaked cheeks, she watches the city skyline blur as she's escorted to the precinct, her once carefree spirit now shackled by the consequences of her choices. As news of Molly's arrest spreads like wildfire through the tight-knit community of Port Charles, shockwaves ripple through the lives of those closest to her. Her family, torn between anger and heartache, grapples with the harsh truth of her predicament. Meanwhile, her boyfriend, T.J. Ashford, stands steadfast by her side, determined to weather the storm together. In the cold confines of her jail cell, Molly confronts the harsh reality of her actions with a heavy heart. Each passing day feels like an eternity as she navigates the murky waters of guilt and remorse. Yet, amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope flickers, the promise of redemption. With the support of her loved ones, Molly embarks on a journey of self-discovery, confronting the demons that led her down this perilous path. Through counseling sessions and heartfelt conversations, she begins to unravel the tangled web of her own insecurities and fears, finding solace in the arms of those who refuse to give up on her. Outside the walls of the prison, life in Port Charles carries on, albeit tinged with a sense of longing for the vibrant spirit of Molly Lansing Davis. As the days turn into weeks and the weeks into months, the once bustling corridors of General Hospital echo with a palpable sense of anticipation for the day when Molly will emerge from the shadows, stronger and more resilient than ever before. Finally, as the sun sets on her 3-month sentence, Molly steps out into the world once more, her heart brimming with gratitude for the second chance she's been given. With a newfound sense of purpose, she embraces the future with open arms, determined to live each day to the fullest, mindful of the lessons learned behind bars. As the credits roll on another riveting episode of General Hospital, viewers are left with a sense of awe at the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of redemption. And though the road ahead may be fraught with challenges, one thing remains certain: wherever life may lead, Molly Lansing Davis will face it head-on, with courage, grace, and an unwavering spirit that refuses to be broken. Title: The Trials of Port Charles, Haley Pullos led away in handcuffs. In the bustling corridors of General Hospital, where life and death dance an intricate waltz, drama brews like a storm on the horizon. Among the chaos and the cacophony of beeping machines and hurried footsteps, another tale unfolds, one that will send shockwaves through the tight-knit community of Port Charles. Haley Pullos, beloved by fans for her portrayal of the spirited and tenacious Molly Lansing Davis, finds herself at the center of a storm she never saw coming. It's a Tuesday afternoon when the news breaks, spreading like wildfire through the hospital grapevine. Whispers ripple through the halls, and worried glances are exchanged as the truth slowly unravels. It began innocently enough, a night like any other in Port Charles. The moon hung low in the sky, casting silver shadows across the sleepy streets. Haley, with her trademark smile and infectious laughter, had been out celebrating with friends. Perhaps she had one drink too many, or maybe fate simply had other plans, but as she climbed behind the wheel of her car, her world tilted on its axis. The streets blurred into a dizzying kaleidoscope of lights and colors as Haley's car weaved through the darkness. She never saw the flashing lights until it was too late, the telltale sign of a police cruiser pulling her over, like a judge passing sentence in the dead of night. The scene plays out in grainy security footage, a silent witness to Haley's downfall. Handcuffs glinting in the harsh glare of headlights, her face a mask of disbelief as reality crashes down around her. In that moment, she is not the confident young woman fans have come to know and love. She is simply another lost soul, caught in the unforgiving jaws of fate. The news spreads like wildfire, igniting a firestorm of speculation and gossip. Fans rally behind their favorite actress, flooding social media with messages of support and encouragement. But in the cold, unfeeling eyes of the law, there is no room for sentimentality. Haley's journey through the legal system is a trial by fire, a harrowing ordeal that tests her strength and resolve in ways she never imagined. The days blur together in a blur of courtrooms and legal wrangling, each moment stretching out like an eternity as she fights tooth and nail to prove her innocence. But the wheels of justice turn slowly, and despite her best efforts, Haley finds herself sentenced to 3 months behind bars. It's a crushing blow, a harsh reminder of the consequences of her actions. But even in the darkest moments, there is a glimmer of hope, a light at the end of the tunnel that refuses to be extinguished. As the days turn into weeks and the weeks into months, Haley finds herself navigating the treacherous waters of prison life with the same determination and resilience that endeared her to fans in the first place. She forms unlikely alliances with fellow inmates, drawing strength from their shared struggles and triumphs. Through it all, the love and support of her friends and family never wavers. They stand by her side, a beacon of hope in the darkest of nights. And when the time finally comes for Haley to walk free once more, it is not as the broken shell of a woman she once feared, but as a survivor stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. The sun rises over Port Charles, casting its golden light across the familiar streets. In the distance, the sound of laughter and music drifts through the air, a joyful symphony of life renewed. And somewhere, in the heart of it all, Haley Pullos stands tall, a testament to the power of redemption and the enduring strength of the human spirit.